I mean, the movie's so black. I even like the way Black Panther aims for black shit when he's attacking people. Went straight for them rims on the car.
This is for my future baby mama. Hope your skin is black as midnight. To take you out there under I can picture.
It was a while back. I can't remember how long ago it was, but that's when we first saw the cinematic version in his full glory. Not hanging out with them Avengers, not being, not going out there and just being, the guy that hangs out in the back, that team member that comes in and gets that last winning shot. I ain't talking about when he's with other people. I'm talking about my man when he's on his own, doing his own badass thing. And when we saw that, it was a teaser. Mm-hmm. And everybody lost their mind for a teaser. Oz, for a teaser, Martin.
Including us.
Including us.
Yeah, because you and I reviewed the trailer when it first dropped. And we lost our shit.
Sitting over here crying.
Because did you ever think you would live to see the day?
I never thought, man. I was sitting over here bawling, Martin. I was like, oh my God, it's beautiful. And somebody, of course, you better settle your ass down, because how you going to act when the full trailer comes out? You're going to lose your goddamn mind. You might explode when it comes out. Well, here's the thing.
That's not the Coleman way.
Well, no, you know what the Coleman way is, though, Martin? Not to lose my shit until I see something and give it a fair review, a fair judgment. Now, we can't do that with the whole movie, but that full trailer finally dropped. And I got 10 emails today plus of people saying, man, Corey, I can't wait to hear you talk about that Panther, man. That's some badass shit, ain't it? I was like, well, let me withhold my shits until I actually see the trailer. Let's go ahead and take a look at the full trailer, or at least one of them. They released about 5 trailers now today before the actual movie comes out. Let's take a look at the trailer for Black Panther, and we'll be back to give you our very honest review.
Let's have some fun.
Martin. What is up? Did you see that shit? I'm sorry if it looks like I'm overacting, y'all. Y'all don't even know what it is to grow up like myself and Martin and Mr. Oz Green over here. We ain't never seen anything like this before, ever. And, we'll explain in a little while what we are talking about with that. Woo.
You all right? Can you finish?
You okay? Yeah, you all right?
Hey, Martin, take over for me. I am no Black Panther.
Maybe if you had one of those suits, though.
Yeah, but I don't. He's got this ragged-ass black double-toasted shirt on right now. Oh, fuck you. You know my same thing. This is the source of my power. But
yeah, is that when transform or let you pop claws? Or
No. Don't do nothing. I need to keep my ass warm. Oz, you know what? I'm going to let you speak in a little bit, because I want to get, you're one of the people that I want to get your opinion on this on, because the first time we reviewed the Black Panther teaser, like you said, it was with you. But let me, now this is the moment that go on, Corey. Go on. Shit all over Justice League and DC. Go on, talk about how much Marvel is better than DC and how they got all that shit together here and how you just love pissing off the DC fans. You know what? Technically, it would be that point for me to do that. But I'm going to tell you something. That trailer was hitting so hard, it made me forget Marvel. I was looking forward to Thor. I was looking forward to that Ragnarok. And now Thor is just something that's in the way. February is when Black Panther comes out. I'm ready to just get Thor out the way this November. Just move.
February?
February, man.
All right, well, they've been hitting hard with good superhero movies in February.
Oh, yeah.
And it's Black History Month.
And it's Black History
Which
Month.
I'm sure is no coincidence at all.
Exactly.
Yo, no, please. Shit, funny thing is, you got some Negroes thinking Black Panther was a real historical figure.
Yeah, I kept waiting for the scene where he argued in front of the Supreme Court.
Yeah. I believe his granddaddy helped Harriet Tubman out, didn't he? That's gonna be a shame. Who led the Civil Rights March? Black Panther.
T'Challa, King of Wakanda.
No, Kevin. No. Not everything is Black Panther.
We've been through this.
Who was the first black president? Black Panther. Boy, you.
T'Chaka, his father.
Yeah.
Okay, you're out. Go.
Get out of here. But Marvel even got me not even worried about their movies. Thor's gonna be cool and everything, but now I'm just like, yeah, just move, man. Come on, we're Panther. Thor is like, you've been at the party talking to him, and they're like, yeah, and then Black Panther comes in like, hey man, hold that thought.
Shit.
Black, yo, what's up, man? Thor up there like, hey, we were just talking, man. Yeah, you weren't talking about shit, but I'm gonna tell you something with this, man. It really is a lot going on in this trailer on many levels that has people excited about it. And Oz, what's your reaction immediately? You don't even go with your gut feelings right now.
Oh shit! I'm excited as hell, man. I from the first trailer, from the music that they were playing and the images that they were showing, and just the seriousness that they're taking themselves with this movie is just over the top for me. Because you're used to seeing, the funny sidekick or somebody laughing, hey, what's going on, guy? That type of thing. But that's not happening here. Everybody's taking this shit like this is really happening. What I mean? I love that.
Oh yeah, no, there's a lot of things here that they're talking about that you don't see. First of all, let's just call out the obvious. That one of the things that people are excited about is the fact that it is mostly a black cast and a black director.
It's like all black and Andy Serkis.
Yeah. Shit, Andy Serkis. I'm sure he was on set one day. It's like, God damn, there's a lot of black people. What Captain America had, man?
It's like a reverse Oreo.
Y'all didn't tell me I was just gonna be hanging out with y'all. But
this is one of those movies where if you're a black actor and you're not in it, you got to be calling your agent up going, what's wrong with me?
Yeah.
Do they hate me?
Who did you piss off? I mean, the movie's so black. I even like the way Black Panther aims for black shit when he's attacking people. Went straight for them rims on the car. Shit, if I don't fuck up your car, at least it'll make you mad because I know you spent a lot on these rims right here. But that's the thing with the trailer is that people are talking about that's a negative with this being black, Martin. And what they call Afro-futuristic is that they said, well, I'm down with this and everything, man, but did you have to go and play the hip-hop every time a brother gets on the screen? Every superhero gets an orchestration. They get a score. John Williams coming in, but you got Run the Jewels coming in and doing our music.
Well, this trailer, they did kind of Luke Cage it, where they really pushed the hip-hop.
Well, there's a reason why for that, and I wanted to let people know, because at first, I was like y'all. The music got on my nerves immediately, especially at the beginning where they had the narrator had his own hype man behind him. Like every time he said something, the dude behind him, yeah,
the revolution will not be televised.
Build weapons that I couldn't even imagine. I've seen aliens drop from the sky.
Yeah.
I got this.
I know. Yeah, you heard him.
Yeah, dude back on the microphone. Yeah.
Say what?
I like a black man in church. Hey man, go ahead.
Tell him again.
Do you mind?
What's that?
Like, tell him again. Tell
Tell him, brother. Sit your ass down, please. But there's a reason why they're playing that music, and the reason why they're playing that music is because. And you have to wait for it later to come in because, Martin, you heard a little something in there. Something that was a reference to like classic black music, right?
Absolutely.
My
boy, Gil Scott Heron.
Gil Scott Heron was in there. And the reason why that's important is because they're playing The Revolution Will Not Be Televised. And you hear a little bit of that classic in the trailer.
You will not be able to stay home, brother. You will not be able to plug in, turn on, and cop out. You will not be able.
I like Martin over there.
Let that flute.
Martin over there on air skin flute and shit. I think that was a piccolo actually. But if you heard that in there, and if you listen to the trailer, you hear a sample of that, or a little bit of that looping through.
You will not be able to stay home, brother. You will not be able to plug in, turn on, and cop out. Wakanda forever! The revolution will not be televised.
The reason why that's important is because when they say the revolution will not be televised, this trailer really is revolutionary in its own way. When we say that we haven't seen anything like this before, it's not an exaggeration, and it's a revolutionary film in that we have it's crazy in all these years. I mean, like, 'cause I'm 46, and to see at this point a black hero being presented with this magnitude, with this with this budget, with this
not since
with
Meteor
spectacle.
Man.
Not since Martin. Martin, you don't do that, man. Don't do that. Give Steele his respect, man.
Oh no!
Oh, that's the thing about these black superhero movies. We can never get a budget. They couldn't even find costumes that fit. They're just cutting the blood pressure off this poor boy's head right now, making him go get cross-eyed right now.
Yeah, I was looking crazy.
I was looking crazy right now.
The only decent one we've had up to this point has been Blade.
Blade and Blank Man. There you go.
Oh no!
And still, it's that's in the movie they're saying that it will not be televised, and it's also, if you really want to go deep with it, you can kind of take it there too, because they're saying this is one of Marvel's most spectacular films that they have out there. That it will not be televised. It's something that you will have to see on the big screen. This is meant to be seen on the big screen when it comes out. I mean, unless you bootlegging the Revolution out the trunk of your car later on or something.
I got the Revolution in my trunk.
Yeah, I got that Revolution. Got that Revolution.
Yeah, because black movies never get bootlegged out the back of a trunk.
With that though said, I mean, it's usually you've seen these heroes. They've been sidekicks. Usually some dude helping out Captain America. Here, hold my shield, nigga. You want me to do something? No, just hold it, man. I got this.
The Falcon does more than that.
I got wings, man. Yeah, well, fly your ass somewhere, leave me the fuck alone. But it's so...
Go get me a sandwich.
Yeah, fly the subway, get us a sandwich, get lunch. But it's so Afrocentric. There are things going on in the trailer that just look cool, man. And normally I would say they're overdoing it, but in the trailer here, it's like, it all kind of makes sense in the context of the Afrocentric feeling that it has going on there. I mean, even right down to doing the soul shake and everything. Shit, that's gonna be like a 10-minute long scene right there.
well, on that tip, let me ask you this: does it not feel like too much CGI to you?
You know what? First of all, I'll let Oz answer that, because I don't want to keep going on too much and hogging the stage here. Oz, that's been something that we've complained about DC and superhero movies in general. We even said Marvel's doing it, where the CG is too much. How do you feel about the CG in this? Is this also too much here?
Well, for me, they're hiding the CG very well with the backgrounds, right? Whereas they're keeping it kind of realistic to how nature's working. Whereas in the Justice League, the whole background is fucking Christmas red or blood red. So it's kind of hard to kind of take that seriously. And when Black Panther is doing more CG, it's at nighttime. So, a lot of stuff they're hiding very well.
What they've been able to do is they've captured the comics so well. Mm-hmm. With the CG. I mean, it'd be kind of hard to do a Black Panther movie if you did not put, because that's the thing. Wakanda's like the most technically advanced race on Earth.
Wakanda ain't real.
Right. I mean, they could have found a spot in Africa and built that stuff, though.
No, okay.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
All right.
before you lose your shit. I'm joking. Goddamn
Benedict Arnold, nigga.
You act like you were gonna make money off this.
Well, because you the comics guy, and I was like, because I was like this. I'm like, oh, Mark gonna be proud of me. I found some good comic stills right there. Well, yeah,
you did.
Yeah, they could have done that anywhere. And it's like, no, if you look at especially from the 60s, because Black Panther was created in 1966, I believe,
right.
Premiered in the Fantastic Four. Mm-hmm. And so a lot of those old backgrounds from the 60s and late 60s and in the 70s, the CG in the movie reflects the artwork.
Oh no, they do a great job of
gimp
presenting
down
Wakanda the way it's super technologically advanced, but it's still in Africa, so you have all those beautiful natural vistas everywhere.
Yeah.
It's just something that's never been addressed is how Wakanda is rich and has all this stuff and don't share it with the rest of Africa. So I'm like, wait a minute, the next country over here is poor. And that one over there, it's controlled by warlords. And they got these kids digging blood diamonds. This one has child soldiers. And they're like, yeah, well, that's them.
Yeah.
I got to protect mine.
Yeah, there's a wise Wakandan saying that says, fuck them.
Don't look too deep.
Yeah,
if we give it to them, they'll just abuse it.
In fact, all those days, they like, you know how black people are. Or we give them money, they're going to buy shoes. They're going to buy chains.
That's
Satellites.
What's that, Oz?
No, some rims and some Jordans.
They're going to buy some rims, So, yeah, we just going to... Actually, we're helping them by not giving them no money. That vibranium.
Vibranium chains. I need that.
I'm glad I'm not a black actor in Hollywood right now.
I'd be so mad.
Looking for a lead role right now. Can you imagine, like, every audition you go to, Chadwick here?
I know. Yeah, you show up. You've been practicing. You show up. He's already walking out with a big smile on his face. And you're like, fuck this.
Yeah. Why y'all even call me here? Shit. Yeah. Yeah, I'm here for the Marvin Gaye story. Chadwick already got. He don't even look like him.
He ain't look like Thurgood Marshall either. But
Yeah.
there you go.
But Chadwick Boseman, the reason why he's probably one of the only black men working in Hollywood right now is because he is great. They found a great actor to portray this guy with such presence, and he is. Because Black Panther is not only a superhero, he's royalty.
Yeah,
and he's royalty because he commands. He commands that you follow him. He commands your allegiance to him. And when Chadwick Boseman, I mean, he's still on the come up, but this is gonna make him a star because there are things that he does here that are just. He has so much swagger. I mean, this man just stands up. He just getting up, but it's like, damn, that motherfucker's cool.
Hey, it don't hurt to have a suit like that with the muscles already built in either.
Yeah, I think about getting one. So whenever you make me mad, Martin, what the fuck you say?
Oh man, that was the rest of them saying stuff.
Shit, I mean, this dude is he's a great actor. He commands presence right here, and I'm sure
he does. And after this, he will have no money problems ever.
No, good money at that.
Yeah, his kids are set at this point. You're like, what kids?
You going to college? All right, let me go do 3 conventions.
Yeah.
Boom, here's your tuition.
I love this one as much as the second one, but I said, let me take off my dashiki. Let me put down my fist. Let me put my black fist down a little bit and try to look at it objectively. I found a few things that actually bothered me from this trailer, dude.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
okay.
You know what I mean?
What are the things that you saw that were negative that you didn't like?
Well, what I didn't like, Michael B. Jordan. Some of the lines that he would deliver were kind of crazy. And what is he from Wakanda? Or did his parents move when he was born or something?
You know what?
Because he had no accent at all.
You know what? You make a point. Let me see if I can find some of his dialogue, because I don't, man, you know me. I was trying to fight this. I said, I hope nobody brings this up. Well, maybe nobody's going to notice. But yeah, he does not have an accent.
I waited my entire life for this. The world's gonna start over. I'ma burn it all.
Maybe
he sounds like Brooklyn.
Yeah, I was about to say maybe his parents took him to Brooklyn. He came back to Wakanda when he was like 25.
That was kind of weird to me, but I'm gonna still take it though.
Okay.
And the other thing, see if you guys agree with me on this one, because this is one of the ingredients of the MCU formula that I kind of getting tired of. It's not all of them, but it's a lot of them.
Okay, what's up?
How come when the good guy has to fight the bad guy is an evil version of them?
Okay.
Because when Ant-Man fought, he fought some other shrinking dude. When Iron Man fought, he fought some other iron dude in the flying suit. When the Hulk fought, he fought some other Hulkish dude. Even the Man of Steel had to fight 3 versions of himself. You know what I mean? I know these guys these characters are in canon, but it's kind of refreshing when Spider-Man fought the Vulture. he didn't fight Venom. You know what I mean? So it's just those things are like, okay, I'm kind of getting tired of knowing that. Okay, because in this trailer you see Black Panther's fighting Michael B. Jordan, and Michael B. Jordan had his own Black Panther costume.
Yeah.
So now he has to fight himself, an evil version of himself. So I'm getting kind of bored with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yo, Martin, you were going to...
Yeah, what you going to say, Martin?
No, I was going to piggyback on what you said, because this was something that was bothering me also, and it surrounds Michael B. Jordan. Now, maybe I'm wrong, but is his character name Eric Killmonger?
Yeah.
Okay,
I think so, yeah.
Okay, so here's the thing, because I saw that too. I was like, wait, why is he all obsessed with Black Panther, like being a Black Panther and wearing the suit and having to be that evil version of him? Because in comics, him and Black Panther are mortal enemies, but he's not trying to wear the suit. He's got his own white and red thing going on with mostly a lot of red straps with spikes, and that he's swinging on Black Panther and beating the hell out of him with.
Well, in this, I know that there's something they doing here where I don't know if this is exactly what you're talking about, but while I was talking about the CG and saying how cool it was, it's funny how Michael B. Jordan is like the center of the complaints on this, because I don't have a problem with him, because what I'm getting here with him is something that I was talking about with DC's trailers. It's like they don't give me a sense of a villain. They don't get, and if they do have a villain, I don't get a sense that that villain is an actual person or an actual thing with a personality. I see Michael B. Jordan in here, and I'm thinking, okay, you know what? The guy feels like not only a character but a living character. I mean, shit, they even show him on his day off where he's got his reading glasses, his gap jag, like casual villain day. I
Maybe
like
so,
that.
but as Oz points out, he's just a guy like, oh, my villain is a guy who wants to be me. It's like I'm fighting my internet troll.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, at this point, I'm glad to see that there is a villain to go against him. And
Claw
and
is
Claw.
already his villain.
And there's something where that, if you want something different, there you go. Because Oz says he wants him to fight something different. Well, you're getting kind of the best of both worlds right here, because now you're getting a villain who is equal, except an evil version of the hero, and you're also getting somebody who's power hungry and evil, and also, let's just point out, a white dude.
I don't know, man. I mean,
I just think that that whole formula of you fighting the same person is over. Even Doctor Strange, you had to fight another mystic dude.
Yeah.
I mean, it just seemed as though you know who you're going to fight at the end already. You're going to fight pretty much yourself.
Yeah, I tell you.
And that's nothing to do with Michael B. Jordan or anything. It's just the formula that MCU has right now. That's their formula.
Yeah, and I tell you with the CG, I mean, I don't mind his character. That's the only part where I did not like the CG. That gold trim Panther suit that he got at the end, that shit looked fake as hell right there. So
it's a special edition suit.
Yeah, they use collector's item.
Yeah, you got to camp outside Toys R Us to get that. Action figure.
Yeah, they made that shit just so they could sell an action figure.
Yeah,
or a statue.
And I think that design is cool, but the way it all CG dissolves his other clothes and forms on him. Yeah, I think that's kind of tired. But also, man, I can't agree with Oz enough that the whole thing comes down to him fighting another version of himself. It's just kind of lazy. It's like, man, you guys could have spent a little bit more time and come up with something else.
Well, also
that's my thing.
Well, I also think that one of the things that you're going to have to wait and see with the film is that it's just not him in Africa fighting some guy that doesn't like him or is jealous of him and wants his power. You also have some other things that I like that they're reserving for the film itself for you to go see, because they also saying that the movie is not just a superhero film, but just like some of the other Marvel movies where like Captain America,
Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier was like a spy film,
right?
In a way, and they said they're going to those roots with this. They say that some of this is I forgot what they said. It was two versions of something: The Godfather and James Bond. They say the Godfather stuff is coming with the family,
okay,
back in Wakanda, and he has to do some world traveling. And they say there's going to be a really cool James Bond type sequence when he's in Korea.
Oh, okay.
When he's fighting.
I was afraid you were going to say it's going to also be a Step It Up movie.
No. Dance battle.
Flash mobbing in the street.
Yeah, they both have their suits on.
Save the Wakandan Rec Center.
Yeah. It actually turned into a real cat fight.
Hey, but don't get me wrong. I'm still amped for this movie. Those craziness and all. I'm still amped for it.
I'll be honest with you. Yes, I will. Look, I will judge the movie and criticize it accordingly when it comes out.
Exactly.
I would be fair. I will not sit up here and give this movie a pass for things that I think that is done wrong or any missteps that might happen. But you know, I'm rooting for the movie. I'm a little biased for it because there are so many landmark things that are happening in the film. I mean, you know, we're talking about Chadwick Boseman. We're talking about an all-black cast almost. We're talking about a black director. Let's not forget all of the black women that are in this. Martin, you were talking about, like, if they didn't hire you, like if you were a black woman in Hollywood and they didn't call you, you know, who the hell did you piss off? Like, they didn't even call you to hold a spear.
Listen, you wasn't black enough.
Maybe you weren't black enough, but you know, it's not just a lot of black women that are in here. It's probably one of the biggest movies outside of like a road trip black girl comedy where they've hired like this many women, and these many women not joking around, not being sassy and black. No. Strong black women. When I say strong, whoop your ass strong, you know?
Yeah.
Shit, they got
not figuratively, we talking about literally.
Yeah, you know what's her name? From 12 Years a Slave right here on the
Lupita Nyong'o.
Oh, you know she mad after getting her ass whooped in 12 Years a Slave, so she's back for some revenge. And Michonne.
Right.
What's
her name?
Michonne. Rick's chick. Yeah, look at it. She's like, shit, I love driving the spaceship right now. I'll take it. Now, you know, they are both just a couple of the black women in here.
No, I wonder if Medea's going to show up.
What's that, Medea?
Oh my God! Oh man,
coming in there trying to like have a little spray bottle, like set your ass down. Skeet. They also have in here. You say Medea, you're close. They got Felicia Rashad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's some casting that you didn't know about. Because I mean, when I say they getting every black woman in here, you got what's her name from Black Panther's mama.
Yeah.
Angela Bassett.
Negro, you knew what I was talking about. He just gonna sit up here. He was just looking at like, man, I don't want to drown in front of you. Martin, help. Yeah, huh? No, swim. That motherfucker just sat there. You see him grinning at me? Y'all saw this shit? Fuck you. Y'all didn't say nothing either. Fuck all y'all, man. Boy, look at him just flailing. Yeah, blip, 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 blip. Oh, you motherfuckers, boy. Oh, black folk. Martin just happy to see me die. Yes. Yeah, keep on. You want a rope?
You were too close to making it out of the bucket.
And this is why Wakanda could never happen. What y'all doing over there?
Yeah, Angela Bassett, Felicia Rashad. You know, it must be known that.
Wait, she gonna be Lil Creed's mama again?
Oh, that's right, she was. My boy stirring up trouble around here in Africa. Boy, get your ass on over here. Get in the house. I'm sorry. Apologize, these Panthers right here. You know, it's all joking aside, and let's get serious for a moment, because it really is kind of crazy that through all this time and years, you know, the generations after generations in the history of Hollywood, we've never seen anything like this before. You know, this is this generation of kids will be the first time that they'll see a black superhero again of this magnitude.
Well, they did see Luke Cage on Netflix.
Of this magnitude, Martin. You know, Luke Cage ran around about 5 blocks, you know, tearing up the ghetto. Come on, man.
The ghetto.
Yeah, motherfucker in the hood. You know, I mean, no disrespect, but you know,
he's messing with crackheads and drug dealers, man.
Yeah.
This dude is running the goddamn country.
Yeah, you can't. I'm sorry,
hands on type shit.
You can't equate Luke Cage running by a liquor store next to like next to Black Panther or Wakanda. You know, it's something that little girls won't have seen like this before. This is probably something that along with Wonder Woman, this is the first time little girls are seeing superheroes of this type. If this succeeds, it is going to be a groundbreaking film. It will probably change a lot of things. It will go down in history as the movie that broke the color barrier as far as this genre goes. I'm going to tell you, man. I mean, it's not my love of Marvel. It's not my love of superhero movies. It's not geek culture. It's just that I get to see these kids come in and see this if it works. And I'm I'm gonna be looking like this. God damn. No, you know, I'm gonna be crying if this movie works. I'm serious. I'm gonna see kids walking into this. I'm gonna see kids walking out. I'm gonna see kids dressed up like Black Panther.
Did you love it? What? Get off me.
Yeah, little kids talking to you, Martin.
Fuck. Go cry in a corner somewhere.
Hey, little boy, let's talk about Black Panther. Mama! Mama! It's another one.
Halloween's gonna be tricky for some white folks if they want to do the Black Panther thing. It's gonna be tricky for them.
See, that's what's fun about this, because everybody wants to jump on, Marvel pushing this diversity. I was like, but yeah, now finally kids of color have superhero costumes they can wear without saying, I'm the Black Captain America.
Yeah. I mean, you still got to put black in the title.
Baby steps. Yeah. Hey, they got a Black Spider-Man. They don't have to say, I'm the Black Spider-Man.
But they still do. Spider Black Man. But, you know, it's, I hope it does well. I mean, let me just say this. I'm going to be crying either way it goes.
It's going to do fine, because you're going to go see it 5 or 6 times.
Oh, man, I'm going to make this movie succeed. I'm trying to win the lottery just so I can get my money to Black Panther.
Yeah, no,
the movie made $100 million off of one ticket this weekend.
I'm definitely going to be seeing this movie a lot. Yeah. So
I'm going to give Black Panther my scratch off. But yeah,
here you go.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna be crying if it succeeds. I'm gonna be really crying if it does not, because that's just gonna hurt too much to see an opportunity like this blown.
February can't get here fast enough. You know, Thor is a speed bump in the road, but you know, somehow.
Yeah, no, it certainly is. I've still got Thor's back, man. I'm very excited to see that. It's just that I mean, you know, this trailer just kind of overshadowed everything.
Oh yeah,
that came out. So anyway, Martin, what's up? Closing words, sir.
Oh hey, it looks good. I do wish it was showing me some things that would blow in my mind. It's great, certainly within the historical and the social context. When I take it out of that, I go like, well, it looks good. I'm still sort of like, well, let me see what they do. I've seen them get to this point so many times, and then in the final tally, you go like, man, that could have been better. It was a bit melodramatic or predictable. And I guess that's what's holding me back a bit, because the things I see here look kind of typical and predictable.
That is true, Martin. It does have the MCU formula on it, so we'll see how that plays out. You're right, though.
Dan, can I just tell y'all?
Can I just... Man, you know that's how this goes. I don't know why you're getting your feelings hurt right now.
I'm just saying, this is a good example. Black people can have shit.